Recording. Okay. Welcome to a new episode of Scott. Well, it says my name's Scott Kubley here. Real name, but Scott Allen's channel. We got Andrea here from Lilac Lantern Tarot. We're going to do a few mysteries today. So, Andrea, go ahead and say hi and say what you need to do about your life and
A little bit about who I am.
who you are.
Hi, everybody. And first of all, Scott, thank you so much for inviting me to your channel. Give me a shout out. I really appreciate that. It's very kind of you. I'm from Canada, and I have always had some sort of psychic power, whatever you want to call it, intuition, knowing things ever since I was a kid, vivid dreams, everything would just come true as it happened in the dream, which is overwhelming as a child to have these things. And then, adults say, oh, it's not real, but in your heart that it's real, because how could you possibly have such strong intuition and dreams and premonitions? And I would know what teachers were going to say before they said it. It was really weird. It was hard to understand as a child, obviously. And through my life, I've had, as you want to call it, hits. I've gotten things right. I've heard things. I really get a lot of information from colors and pictures, things like that. I get messages, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And, I've sort of not exercised it enough as I maybe should have in my adult life. And I'm definitely back into it now, especially, we're all home right now and there's time to do these things. So I've jumped back in with all my heart, and I've started a tarot channel this month, and I'm loving it. It's a lot of fun, and I've got a couple followers so far, which is great.
Well, we hope
And
we
yourself,
get you some more.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be awesome. So
Yeah.
I'm a little different in how I read. Like traditional tarot decks usually have what it's called on the bottom, which kind of jams up my signals sometimes. So a tarot deck like this, without any words on it, helps me get another message.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I use flashcards.
Whatever works.
Whatever works. And I made my own little deck too, right? I don't know if you can see, but my own images and stuff.
Yeah.
You never know. Everyone's individual, right? How they get their messages.
Right.
Yeah.
Your little spreads you do with chakras are really interesting. And
yeah, that's
you get
fun.
Nice information from there.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's pretty cool. So you said you started this month in July here, and one of my fabulous subscribers mentioned you. So that person must have got led to you, and it's like, oh, okay. So I did a little search and found you and watched every one of your videos. I thought they were really good. You have great insights, and a lot of our videos connected on the same level, which I thought was really interesting. So here we are, and hopefully we can find some interesting stuff today.
Yes.
So
we figured out we like mysteries, right?
And love some mysteries and solving things. So the first one that was really amazing was the Black Dahlia video. I did it and I seen yours, and it was like mirroring each other. It was so close, and like
it was crazy. Like we were even using the same words. Like the words were coming out of our mouths. It was the same. It was like, how could you gotta understand these are real messages coming.
Right. It especially hit me when I watched yours, and you said the same thing. Wrong place at the wrong time. And it was just like, wow. So, but anyway, let's roll with our mysteries today. The first one will be the Chicago Mothman mystery. So you said too, it was originally found in the 60s or something in Virginia?
It looks like, so Mothman appeared in West Virginia in the 60s was the first sighting. And then again, it's happened in Chicago.
So they're like 10 feet tall winged humanoid thing supposedly spotted. So
reflective eyes and like a 7-foot wingspan, something crazy.
They said something also they're attracted to water areas, and Chicago would be interesting with the Lake Michigan. So let's just start and see what we get with this Mothman mystery.
So
Throw some cards.
should we ask if, how do you want to ask it? Like if it's alien or
Yeah,
is
just
it
whatever you
man?
want to do. Just
Okay.
intuitively feel what you
Okay.
feel and I feel what the Chicago Mothman or this Mothman mystery
What it's about.
is.
Okay.
And see what we get.
Okay.
Just get in your energy, throw your cards, and then whoever gets done first, roll with it.
Bring over to the table to show the card.
Chicago Mothman. Yeah, it's just figure out if it's alien or if it's a creation of a, what do you want to call it? A curse, or what is it?
Yep.
Let's just see. What is the Chicago Mothman? Okay, I'm floating down my cards. Let's see what happens here. Very strange. I'm not getting any mystery cards on it.
Well, I got five cards with wings on it, which is interesting. So I would say this card in the center is a mystery. It almost looks like a moth.
Yeah. I think I might grab another deck and rethrow because this doesn't.
Okay.
This doesn't
Yeah, you got to get
right.
the right deck. You got to get the right deck for the story.
Yeah,
Look,
I was using
look at this one.
I grabbed my deck that I usually always grab. So
There he is.
Yeah, that is pretty crazy.
Look, I got 4 cards with wings on them.
Okay. So now you got to figure out what, how, and why it's around. Yeah, I'm grabbing my.
I'll wait till you throw.
I'm grabbing my Mister deck. I like to use the Illuminati for for mysteries.
Yeah, I like to use the Good Tarot deck. It's mystical to me.
Are you getting any energies of what it may be? If it's something that was created alien-like or anything like that?
It's interesting. I did not get an alien card, but I definitely got a winged mystery. I mean, 5 of the 6 cards have wings, which is amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Okay, this is starting a little bit. Yeah, it seems a little bit better with these cards. Getting it. Oh, I got the devil.
Yeah, so that's where I was kind of heading. It's not so much alien as it is probably some kind of, it's a creature. Is it a dark creature? What do you see?
Yeah, I'm not getting an alien force here.
No, I didn't get any alien cards.
So what I'm feeling for the original, it's something with the Six of Cups is something very old from the past, right?
Yeah.
And then the Fool and then the Devil. So the Devil would be this winged creature. And the Fool, it would be a new journey, something long from the past. Something created out of heartbreak.
Look, you were just saying that, and this card is a heartbreak winged animal.
Right.
on top of.
The devil here is very important. For some reason, I'm feeling the devil is very important. So it does feel like it came from out east first. Something created long ago from the East Coast. And then the center of the ball is just the hermit in this deck here.
Mhm.
Choosing another path, something traumatic happened.
I have it in it. I feel like it lived in the forest, or does live in the trees. It's in the forest. And it's
Anything in the
unique. There's not many
forest.
of them. There's not many of them. There might only be one or
Mm,
or several that look the same.
yeah, this is very interesting. I'm trying to grab what it is, but yeah, it does not feel like an alien. It
No,
feels more like,
no.
because in the bottom I had the King of Cups too, and it came out with the other throw too. So it's something, and that also relates with that heartbreak I was feeling.
Yeah, they're heart. I got heartbreak at the base of the deck. So like, I just want to show base of the deck, heartbreak, and a treasure. Are they guided? Are they? Maybe he's protecting something.
Hmm. So yeah, I gotta.
All of them are winged. This one looks eerie,
Yeah, your
like a
card you're
deadly
drawing
winged animal.
Seven of
This one
Coins.
is winged.
Okay, reaping the harvest with the Seven of Coins in the Hermit, and then the Four of Wands next to that. The Four of Wands, it feels like a new journey. Okay, I'm feeling like now ancestral almost made like a deal with the devil.
Yes, yes, yes.
Something very old.
I feel
So,
like this is old and sinister,
um,
as in the devil, right?
yeah,
Darkness.
there's something, it feels even prior to, exploration of the America. You think, what do you
It's
feel
old.
there?
It's old.
Yeah, it's before colonization,
Yeah.
when it was only, possibly Native Americans and whatnot.
Or just animals. Very few people.
Right.
Let me get a clarifier on this.
But because at first it does feel like with the King of Cups, like it was a nurturing energy, but it got put in a position of the hangman
Yeah,
where
I agree.
something was not happened. And you, with the Nine of Pentacles here, it's like a new creation, bringing balance or something, kind of like in retaliation mode. There is
Oh,
a
could it be
union.
like, could it be like an archangel? Is that the right word? Like an angel of the devil? Do you know what I mean?
I think you're onto something there,
You know what I mean?
because I'd also have the Five of Wands in the outcome area and the Six of Pentacles. So the Five of Wands would be kind of like conflicts, maybe some burdens, some issues, but the Six of Pentacles is like gaining something with the deal with the devil kind of thing.
Yeah, the deal.
And then victory happened, and the Seven of Swords would be like the scheming, the lies, and an unfavorable union. I guess that's what it's
Yes,
feeling like.
yes.
So whatever happened back then, it possibly could be, some kind of torment within family or something, rejection, because we have the Hermit and the Hangman. They're all kind of like setting back modes. It's like being outcasted. So this person with their family feels like they somehow, like maybe a ritual or whatever, made
Ritual. I
this
was just going to say ritual.
made this union with the devil
Yeah.
to become this Mothman.
Yeah, it's definitely dark. It's definitely not alien. It's
Yeah.
old, very old.
So I don't feel it's, like I'm not seeing chaos.
No.
It kind of just feels like it appears and
I feel like it's a loner too. There's not many. There's
yeah, I wasn't
it might
seeing
be the only one.
partnership,
No,
like multiple, no twos. It doesn't feel
no.
like it. It feels like it's one entity.
Like he's on his own in the forest or wherever he lives.
Yeah,
But
and it seems to be like, Virginia would be close to the ocean and now Chicago close to Lake Michigan. So that's what I'm feeling too. It's like a, you know, made a deal with the devil kind of thing.
yeah,
To be this Mothman, to be
yeah.
kind of like revenge from whatever happened before. But yeah, it just feels 4, 5,
I
6.
think it's real. It's definitely real. If five of
Yes.
the cards all have wings, then it's a real creature.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. Okay, let's move on to the next one.
Okay, what's
All right.
next?
I'm gonna clear out the Mothman out of those cards. Leonardo da Vinci.
Oh,
It's been stated that possibly he had like alien knowledge or put subliminal messages into his paintings,
okay.
which would be really interesting.
Yes.
We both checked out
So
a video.
he would have had knowledge uh, from spirit or
Spirit or
real or something.
right.
And then
And it
he
was
hid it.
said like because of computer generated knowledge now, they can mirror his paintings and then by light they showed like an alien, you know.
Mhm.
And I think you said you watched that too to check it out.
And he
Um,
would not have been allowed to talk about that in his time. He would have been
right,
put in jail or something, burned at the
right.
stake.
A video claims the painting that and Da Vinci's last work, when it's mirrored, it shows an alien face in the center. So the question is, what kind of guidance that Da Vinci used to create his paintings? Was he receiving higher knowledge at a
Higher knowledge.
time way back then to show messages?
Okay.
What kind of guidance did he get?
Okay.
And what was he doing in his paintings? Leonardo da Vinci. Definitely feeling like a high religious guidance.
The deck is really hard for me to shuffle, so it feels like it is some kind of secret. I can't get the cards aren't coming out easily for me. So let's go. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm trying to tap into Leonardo's energy, and I'm getting like pictures of the church. So it does feel very spiritual, what he was guided at. Okay, let's see what the cards. Oh, center of the reading is the Magician. Okay, final outcome. Wow. Yowzers, yowzers.
Yeah.
I
Um,
think there were some definite mysterious things going on with Da Vinci. You want to throw
definitely.
down first?
Why don't you go ahead first?
Okay. So kind of in the past is first is the Ace of Cups. So here's your loving guidance, right? The Two of Wands, here's your partnership with something. And then the Page of Wands is your messenger. So it's feeling like he was getting, in the past scenario, loving energy with a partnership, getting messages. But in the center of the whole reading is the magician. So this man had everything he needed, right? He had belief, he had spirituality, he had Christianity, talent. He had it all. But throughout his life, he had visits with the devil that scared his mind. It freaked him out at times. Didn't he like chop off his ear or something like that? Or was that someone else? I don't know.
That was Van Gogh.
It may have been even problems with women. His life felt scary, and he put out this information into his paintings. So
Ah,
there's some wickedness that scared him. So this is like his feeling and throughout his life. And then next to that is the Ten of Swords. So I felt like there were some fears within his energy when he was creating and up to it. And that put it all into his paintings, which is the Eight of Wands. It's always a fast movement. He had to get rid of what was in his mind. The
yes,
moon. The moon. Here's the messages from above, whether it be spiritual, alien, whatever. There was something that was getting to his mind past. Six of Cups. So he's getting these memories, these feelings. He had to release it. So the future now is all about our revelations. People are finding it. The sun, the Wheel of
wow,
Fortune, fate, and strength, and figuring out all his emotional burdens he had. Yes, I believe there were subliminal messages and that he was guided from above and he was tormented in a way that he had to put that creative knowledge into something, and he did it in his paintings,
in his art. Yeah,
in his art. So that's what
wow,
my throw was.
that's
That
cool.
he had everything. He had church-like guidance and guidance from angels and whatnot, and he also had alien type, but it confused him and freaked him out, and he had to put his energy into his paintings and the messages. So that's what I
Amazing.
got.
Cool. Well, he was obviously extremely talented. It wouldn't be surprising if he had some sort of channel
Hmm.
open to other,
Yeah.
with such a brilliant mind.
So where did
Um,
your throw come out?
I would say I think I'm online with what you're saying. So at the top, he got these messages, right? To put in. I
Sure.
don't really, it says
Is
King of
that
Fire. Yeah, but you see the passion and the
right?
almost sinister, like, or tormenting him.
So that looks like a wise old man, right?
It does. That's probably, that could even be him, right? But he was
Sure.
painting from his heart,
Mm-hmm.
even though his mind was getting all the
Sure. Yep.
messages. And he was trying to balance it all out. Very, and that could also be angelic, right?
Yeah.
Angelic messages.
Uh-huh.
These two cards on either side, chaos and strength, that was probably him as well.
What is that? A deer on that?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
So that could be like the animal spirit connecting to
Yeah.
also an earth and whatever.
And then at the center was the earth, queen of earth. So he was getting messages for sure. And then at the base of the deck, I would say that's torment. I would say he was a tormented artist. And it's probably because what he was interpreting, the message he was getting, and then how to convey it without getting in trouble. Because you can't, in his day, you couldn't talk about that stuff.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, it almost feels like it kind of drove him insane until he released it
Yes.
in his painting.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting. And I don't know if it was alien messages or spiritual. It felt more spiritual or earthy. Not.
Yeah, I was kind
I
of feeling that too. Yeah,
alien cards. Yeah.
but there's proof of aliens in his paintings, so
Yeah. So maybe he didn't know that that's what it was.
It could
Maybe
be.
he thought it was spiritual and like messages from the gods, and didn't realize it was aliens at that time, right?
Yeah, because like I said, my first division when I was getting his energy, it was more church-like, spiritual.
So
But
he could have interpreted that at his time to being spiritual.
Yeah, I'm not really feeling or getting like it was, alien knowledge coming through. But it was like he was told, and
Yeah.
somehow he put it in there, kind of
He
thing.
put it in there. Yes. Right, exactly. He got the message. He may not have understood the messenger, but he got the message, right? And he put it in the artwork. Amazing.
Craziness, yeah. All righty, we got one more.
Okay.
It's the Mexican volcano, and I did notice it had some eruptions, 2017, whatever.
Okay.
It's called Popocatépetl, something like that. It's like 50 miles from Mexico City.
Okay.
And it's believed to be like 3 miles down to have an underground alien civilization there.
Cool.
People have reported, like UFOs and stuff maybe landing there and being around and lights. So what we want to try to figure out is this volcano hiding an alien civilization, and
I hope so.
if ships are like coming there, and they're saying possibly 10,000 plus years old, this civilization.
Wow. Okay.
So
and is there footage of the spacecrafts around the volcano? Is that
online? I didn't look it up, but there seem to be some videos of lights and maybe ships around there. So basically we want to see if there's an ancient civilization, alien type, 3 miles underneath there.
Okay.
What's going on with this volcano? This big mountain volcano. Popocatépetl. I cannot pronounce it for a hoot. Popocatépetl. Whatever it is. Near Mexico City.
Ooh.
My initial visualization, I'm feeling like a whole bunch of little people.
I just got really dizzy, so I think it might be.
I'm getting dizzy myself.
I am. I just got really, really dizzy. Whoa. Okay.
But my visualization shows like a whole bunch of little people and they're all illuminated. Ooh, weird. Are you feeling anything in your chest? Because I'm getting weak in my chest too.
I feel really dizzy and heavy in my head on the right side.
My head's clear so far, but I'm feeling something in my chest. We're tapping into something weird, I think.
Yeah.
Wow.
I feel like my blood pressure's going up a little bit.
Oh, Lordy.
Just in the excitement.
Maybe it's like Area 51, something you don't really
Oh,
want to tap into.
okay.
It's Mexican. Oh, Lordy. I think it is.
Do you have your cards?
I'm throwing them out, but there's a lot of mystery cards flopping. Oh, my chest is. Oof.
So my cards definitely say yes.
Yeah,
Right off.
you can go ahead first this
Okay.
time.
So in the center, upside down, Queen of Fire. I mean, that says that this is probably the volcano, and it's filled with mystery.
Mm-hmm.
This card and this card I have gotten with alien readings before. So I think there's something underneath. This would indicate to me underneath. It says Queen of Water, but to me, there's something in there.
Water could be deep, like ocean underneath. Yeah.
Tower. No wonder I got dizzy. Like something big is going on there or went on there. You feeling anything from the tower?
Kind of like eruption.
Yep.
You know, the eruption coming out.
This was upside down at the base, so King of the Earth. That could be. It was at the base, so with the volcano above it. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
At the top, Fortune.
10 of water. Is that 10 of cups?
This
Kind
is
of thing?
ton of water.
Yeah, so it'd be like 10 of cups, sure.
To me, this says that there's many mysteries and fortunes within that volcano on Earth. The Tower card is very powerful. I think that's why I got so dizzy. And at the base of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune, right? Which says to me, portal.
Yeah.
Look what was below that. The Chariot, portal, the Chariot going through the portal, so the alien spacecrafts. And then even below that is the moon. Alien, alien, alien.
Here's Chariot.
Yep.
Spacecrafts, movement.
100%. 100%.
Yeah. I didn't get everything the same, but very close. So the center of the read and everything is, like you said too, is 10 of Pentacles. There is a lot there. This would mean to me a civilization.
Yeah, there's a lot there. And it's prosperous. It's not,
Right.
they might have a wonderful civilization in there. Who knows?
Yeah. So below that is the Emperor. This feels to me that high society evolved.
Yep.
Some
I have,
greater
yeah,
power.
2 queens and a king, so they would be higher.
Right.
Higher. Yeah.
So next to that Emperor was Temperance and the Chariot, like you got. So Temperance angel, it's feeling like, yes, ships do come.
Yep.
It feels like I just heard like breeding ground. So
It's like a portal or it's a station. It's something. Definitely a
oof.
portal. And it's space.
Oh, I don't know why my chest is so.
My head's still dizzy.
Yeah, but for a long time, well, I gotta move these cards. 7 of Pentacles on, so it's kind of like the beginning. So the first 3 here are like the beginning. So I got 7 of coins, and then the 10 of Swords. So it feels like they wanted to hide this, but this is very old.
Old, hidden below.
So the Seven of Pentacles be like trying to hide, but planning. And the Ten of Swords feels like they came from above, from a destroyed planet or place, to start over with the King of Cups. They found this volcano. So in the center of all, like I said, the Ten of Pentacles, starting that society, the loss from before with that Eight of Cups. It's like sadness, we need to find somewhere else. High Priestess, the mystery of it all, the intuition, the what a kind of like teleporting, like
Yeah.
the mind movement. Okay, moving from one place. That's what it's feeling like with that or the High Priestess angel. And then the new journey. What was this? The Ace of Swords. So that's kind of like showing themselves. So every once in a while, people get
a glimpse.
They're kind of worried with the Two of Swords in the final outcome of being shown and known. People are spotting them. They try to keep it secret, but the Nine of Cups here in the ending is kind of like it's coming forward. There's more and more spaceships and whatnot are going to be seen. So it gradually feels like it's going to be known more and more.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely feel it is like a civilization. I was seeing a whole bunch of little people kind of thing with lights, like growing of a family kind of thing.
So they came here because they couldn't survive where they were.
Yeah, that's what I was feeling. Like they had to move. Like the civilization died.
The tower could have, because it's on the left, so that would have been their prior. Mm-hmm. So maybe they had a tower moment, and then they had to come to the volcano.
Kind of feels like both, but so now that we got that, I'm like, I want to throw a few on something else. Mm-hmm. How do this civilization survive when the volcano is erupting? So there's got to be some chaos going on there, and then ashes come out. I think I seen something about 2017. There was an eruption. It's like, how does this survive? Try to get a feeling of why is this erupting? And there's a civilization miles down. I kind of heard distraction.
My first instinct is that I can't even describe it. Do they have some way of shielding themselves from the flame, the fire, the lava? Do they have some sort of shield technology? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it feels like that more come, like they create the volcano to erupt, but it causes a distraction for no one to know, and then they can transport.
Yes.
Okay. That's what it's feeling like. So let's see what the cards say. I don't feel like I need a spread, just like 6, 7 cards or whatever. Yep, I think that's correct. Ace of Pentacles, creating that new diversion with materials, the victory with the 6 of Wands, making a distraction. It's loving, heart, fertility with the Empress. So that's nurturing, loving, bringing something new. Then the 8 of Swords would be the imprisonment card, but it feels more like the distraction. because they can be in that hermit mode, not be seen for that chariot movement. Some new ships coming in, new people coming in. It feels like when it goes off, because it's technically supposed to be a dead volcano, but it has ashes coming up. And so what are you going to do when you got a volcano going on? People are going to be like, it feels like a distraction to me to bring in more energy, more people, or humanoids, or whatever it may be. So what do you think?
So the first card I got was this one. That to me feels like they offer up, that's a trick that they're using to distract, right?
Sure.
A little secret trick that they use coming out of the volcano, the ashes you said, or whatever. Oops. That's them, their strength. Chariot.
Chariot again. We got movement going on there.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Movement spaceships. I think that's what's going down. There's some definitely mystery going on there.
That's fascinating. Who knew?
I know, right? It's
And we
like,
both started feeling something, so we're definitely.
oh, we were tapping into something.
Oh yeah, 100%. You feel
'Cause
better now?
No, not yet. I still feel a little
Still
weak.
sweaty.
I think I need to release this alien energy or whatever it is. Definitely tapped into something. But yeah.
Okay, so let's recap. We had the Mothman, we think was
An
more ancient and
type of agreement with the devil kind of thing.
yeah. And
like a signed contract, like give me this and I'm saved kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. And the Da Vinci, we're feeling he was getting messages. He maybe didn't decipher between religious or alien, but he did put what he heard into his art.
Yep.
Yeah. And then the Mexican volcano, we got aliens. 100%.
Yes. I totally believe that we were tapping into something there, because I wouldn't have got those feelings either, and senses and weakness. So I need to, after we get done here, I need to go do a alien dance or something to release it. Something.
Wow. Well, that was amazing for our first mystery read together.
Yeah. So all the subs here, please welcome Andrea, and then put in more comments for more mysteries to try to tap into. Absolutely. I know there's another one everyone's interested in, that Mount Shasta in California supposedly has some alien activity, or I guess it was tapped into like the Lemuria ancient civilization.
Okay.
That might be in there. So that's another one I like to tap into sometime and figure out 3 more for next Saturday or something.
Amazing. Let's do it.
But I'm sure all the subs here will be like chatting in. So anyway, I'll put in your link, and hopefully a whole bunch of new subs, and a big welcome to the tarot community since you're new, and let's rock and roll this, huh?
Thank you so much, Scott. I really appreciate you inviting me in, and thank you to all your viewers and subscribers. If you want to check me out, that's awesome. And let's solve some more mysteries.
All right, excellent. So let's say bye, and I love meeting you. It's been great getting going. So you bet. Bye, honey. Blessings to all, and salute. Stop record.